How are we doing, guys? This is quite just a spin in the Daytona, maybe hit some B roads. This is my first YouTube video, so I'll give you a look round. It's absolutely stunning looking bike. A lot of people just seem to hate on it online, but for me I think it looks great. So the plan is just a wee trip around the town and then maybe hit some back roads and then back. Although, that being said, it's never a straightforward process. I came out and I don't know if you can see from here, but I'll show you later on. If I remember, the indicator is snapped. So when I managed to glue it with some Warhammer glue, and it was holding fine. I took the rain cover off this morning and it pulled it off, so I had to re-glue that, and for some reason, I'm not really sure, but the registration plate was also flapping about. Oh, we'll cut that out. Although another problem, I cannot find my gloves. And is it in my bag maybe? Nope. Right, that's not good. I've maybe left them upstairs in the house. Right, okay. I'm going to go and find my gloves and we'll be back. I suspected I left them house, which is amazing. I mean, it would be too easy if I could just jump on my bike and leave. And the mic is directly in front of my mouth, so, and I'm breathing a lot because I'm very warm and I've just ran up a flight of stairs, so hopefully when I edit this it won't be as bad. Or I just need to get fitter, either way. But who's got time for that, am I right? Okay, finally. And finally we are off. We're doing for fuel, half a tank. That should be, I think that should be fine just now. Close this flight. Oh, nope, there we go. So, the visor just hit the top of the camera, which isn't good. I might need to slightly push it forward. I'll stop in a second. I do not like this corner, it's not great for visibility. There we go. I'll just pull in here. Try not run over that Starbucks cup. And as always, miss neutral, there we go. And we're back. I have noticed a problem with this helmet, is that the notch for grabbing onto it to pull it up sits in the centre, which means it's right behind the camera. So Putting it down is fine. Getting it back up at a set of lights is probably going to be an issue. So let's hope that I don't have many sets of lights. Now I'm hoping that this helmet is blocking a lot of the wind noise, because I can hear it in my ears, but I don't know if the mic's picking it up. Finally starting to cool down. I've got a bit of wind. That was absolutely diabolical. I can remove the liner from this jacket, but it looks like it's more hassle than it's worth. So I just don't bother, and I just suffer the consequences. A bump. What we'll do, we'll head straight. We'll go through this new build estates that are ever expanding, and I've now taken up all the space through to the next village, or almost anyway. unfortunately, I don't have a free day. I start work at 3 o'clock until 11 at night. So, just a wee short one. Try and get the video edited either tonight, most likely tomorrow. And hopefully it's good enough to put out on YouTube. So if you see this, in my infinite wisdom, I thought it was good enough to share to the public. I've only been riding for 9 months. Well, it'll be 9 months exactly in 4 days. So this was the bike that I passed my test on. Got it insured as a massive risk. If I didn't pass, then I was pretty much screwed at that point. But passed first time, mod 2, so would I recommend anyone else to do that? Absolutely not. But this is a fantastic bike for a learner. Or a new, should I say, a new rider, not a learner. My thought process was, although it's a sports bike, it's not a true sports bike, as they keep saying. So it's comfortable enough. And it's got different riding modes, so I just stuck it in riding mode for the first three months until I got used to it. It's got auto cancelling indicators, so my thought process was, well, if I accidentally miss to indicate when the instructor or examiner's watching me, maybe I'll kick in and kind of hopefully save me a wee bit. And it's got ABS, traction control, blah blah, all of that jazz. Again, would I suggest anyone else does it? No. Can you do it? Yes, because you have your own free will, so you can read into that what you want. Oh, I thought you were coming out in front of me. So as you can see, I wasn't kidding on when all these new build estates just stretch further and further and further out. When I was a teenager, none of this was here. I'm 34 now, nearly 35, and it's just getting worse. But I suppose you need to put a house to somewhere. But I don't know how I honestly don't know where they seem to be getting the sales from, because these look rather expensive. I don't know how many people they think have that sort of salary. Unless it's just me, maybe it's just me that's poor, I don't know. We'll go straight. I do not know if I've ever been right before. I think that just takes you into the estate, so probably not. Calla Homes, there you go, it's money. And Taylor Wimpey, money. We'll go right here. blacksmiths. I mean, come on. If nothing says you've got money like Cala, home and a blacksmith round the corner, what does? I think is this the police college on the right hand side? No. Yeah, I believe. Oh sugar. Was not paying attention there, that was my fault. Too busy looking at that fucking police college. I think it is, I hope it is, otherwise that was completely pointless and worthless. Back in Scotland. So, as I was saying, that just basically has expanded so much that you can leave East Kilbride, still be in the housing, go through a village and loop all the way back without ever really touching like any form of green countryside anymore, which to me is a bit mental. This guy's choking to overtake, so let's go. And he's not even overtaking it, so I don't know why he was trying to be so fucking up my arse. I don't know if the camera's picked up, but I've pretty much sat in second gear almost the entirety of this journey so far. Which, for me, is great. Sitting in first, I don't know if it's the same on every other motorbike. As I say, I've not been riding that long, and I've only had maybe a ride on about 3 different bikes. Firsts, it just revs up so quickly and it's just loud and it's obnoxious. I think for me, I just kind of switch up as soon as I can. This engine's got enough torque down low, it seems that it's totally fine. Like, it doesn't seem to even struggle. I don't know if it's because it's a triple, I don't know if that's one of the oh my god, I can't even say it. Characteristics of that engine. So, you know, I'm sure somebody will let me know that's a lot more knowledgeable than me. Let's go right here. That's great, just block it up. I could have went now. Go down. another great thing about this bike, or engine, is the engine braking is, for me, compared to when I was learning on the MT-07, absolutely fantastic. I much prefer to roll off the throttle wherever I can and slow down instead of using the brakes. And this pretty much nails it for me personally. Right, so the plan is I'm going to loop up here. I've only got 3 bars of petrol, so go and get fuel. I'll just cut the camera, go and get fuel, and then head up, do a wee bit of a B-road run, stop over somewhere hopefully if I can find somewhere. Hopefully chat about what I'm hoping to do with the YouTube channel going forward, and head back, and then that'll be me for the day. And we are back, fueled up, ready to go. Great having a fuel card. Prices are so bad as it is. A wee 4 pence a litre off never hurts anyone. I'll probably put that back on the quad lock, I suppose. Alright, first try. Must be because I'm on camera. Oh wait, no, that's the opposite of what usually happens. Right. Come on, come on. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Unfortunately, I need to be in this lane because I need to go all the way around. Which is not ideal. I don't want to filter on this at this precise bit because that's just asking to get hit right up the back. Of course it would be me that gets caught. It's not too bad though, these lights are usually reasonably fast. Although the bike's not liking it because I just heard the fans click on, you probably won't. Round and round and round. Don't you? You know better. Howdy man was thinking about it there. Battery wise, so half a battery. Should be enough for a wee quick run, I think, up the back roads. I should have brought two, but again, it's my first video, so I'm not really sure how long all the batteries last and how much leeway I've got. But it's okay. We make do. Around the outside here, make sure there's nobody trying to kill me. There we go. Easy days. I honestly don't know why people hate on this bike as much as they do. For going around town, even, well, maybe in the city it's not ideal, but in terms of like seating position and stuff like that, but in terms of power it's more than ideal. Even on the back roads or even motorways, more than enough. I've really so far not found a point where it feels like it's got nothing left. That's all I'll say. I don't want to incriminate myself, but no, it's raining. It's not supposed to rain on the forecast. Oh, don't hit that. I think that was a worker glove. One of those, I don't even know what this, rubbery style ones. Which would have been bad times. It's looking pretty grim over there. Well, it's supposed to be waterproof, this camera, so up to, was it 18 metres? So I think a few spots of rain should be fine. Balloon festival? I'm going to assume that's hot air balloons. Otherwise, it just sounds like a kid's party. going to overtake, but somebody's going to pop out. There we go. Very fast man. Wish it was me. Probably just have to be stopping in at the town here. Find somewhere that's quite kind of quiet. Oh, that house doesn't look too good. Not even finished and there's moss on the tiles. It must be sitting for a good while unbought. Or the contractors went bust. Who knows? In this economy. Right, where can we stop? Where can we stop? Not in there, that's just the street. Mr. Range Rover, Land Rover even. Let's head up through here, I think. Well, that is something I will say actually negative about this bike, is the vibrations through the handlebars can be quite bad, I've noticed, compared to when I was on the MT-07 when I was learning. It's sometimes quite rough. So no doubt in about 20-30 years I'll probably have white finger, but hey, it is what it is. Buck's Head. That is sometimes a bad thing about shifting up in the second all the time. Something like that usually happens and then makes you shift back down anyway. Can we go down here? What's down here? I've never been down here before. Behind me? No. Let's kick it up a wee bit. That was quite a deceiving corner. Oh, and that's why I don't like to go too fast onto these corners. Or these roads. Oh, that's a really deceptive corner. Really, really deceptive corner. haven't found anywhere I can stop in, have a quick chat, so I might just have to find a place to about turn and go back home and do a wee chat there, but oh, some bikers behind me. Really nice houses there. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be an about turn effort somewhere. I need to get food before I start work, so the video will not be getting edited today, so it'll be a tomorrow task. Oh, again, dead squirrel, I think. Just fucking turned in there, raging. Can I stop in? No. That's not a road. That is another place I could have stopped in. About turn in here. Nice, it just loops me around, that's what I want to see. Oh, nice old John Deere. Right, there's a car coming up behind me, so I can't go too slow, but I think it should be, is it in here? I think I can go, yeah, there we go. Should probably put it over that side so that I'm on the right side of the road. There you go. It's a cracking view up here. I've never been up this road before. Usually I'll go straight on when I turn left. I wonder. Oh, it's just access to a wind farm. Usually it's open. Well, the one in Whiteley is open to dog walkers and families and kids have got a visitor centre and stuff, so I just assumed that all wind farms were the same. So, anyway, more to the point. This is, as I say, my first YouTube video, but the direction I want to go with it is obviously a lot more motorbike stuff. Travel, some stuff in the car. We have obviously through the winter won't be able to take the bike as much, so if we're going anywhere, we'll just, vlog it in the car. I'll take this helmet up. There we go, it's better. And another great interest of mine is beer and whiskey. So I would love to do some travel vlogs where I go to, different breweries and distilleries, pick up some beers, maybe review them. So I don't know if that's something that you guys eventually, if you ever see this video, watch. But I don't see a big issue in that. You can always just skip that part or skip that video, watch some other stuff that you enjoy. So yeah, a lot more adventure stuff as well. I mean, that'll be way down the line, but talk to some people about some cars, because I used to be quite into the car scene when I was younger, and I've slowly sort of transitioned away from it into bikes, but something I would like to dip my toe back into, go to car shows and stuff like that. But obviously this all costs money, so it's just as and when that can happen. Oh, yes, at the start of the video I was saying about my indicator. I dropped it and it smashed. Landed on the lever, so it kind of slightly pushed that in, but it's been pulled back out, so it's fine. So I was very, very lucky it did not scrape any of the paint. So I came away with it, for only coming away with a burst mirror, indicator, that's pretty good. So yeah, I think we'll head back and that'll be the end of the video. How's that learner? I'll move out the way. Recording time I've got left, or battery life I've got left, so hopefully this will last me until I get back home, just in case I get wiped out and at least I've got it on camera.